Hello there. Well, here is the new year. This is my first time on Facebook Live in the new year. Happy to be here. Hope that your new year and your holiday season was a special one and that you're looking forward to a long, healthy, and prosperous 2017. It says live, so now it must be live. Again, welcome. This is my first broadcast in the new year. I hope that the last year, 2016, was a healthy and prosperous one, and I hope that 2017 will even be more so. We're looking forward to the dynamic changes that will take place next year. We hope that the majority of them are positive for everybody's sake. As most of you know, I'm Bill Mitchell. You're on my Facebook Live page, and over the past 60 years as an entrepreneur, you remember that I was in sales as a sales representative, a real estate salesperson. I've trained, coached, and mentored several sales associates and sales managers through the years. In the latter part of my business career, thumbs up, thank you. In the latter part of my business career, I've devoted myself to sharing some of the things that I learned over the 60 years, from building hundreds of homes in Southern California, forming several companies, and selling several companies. I want to share with you, there's a lot of talk lately. I've seen a lot on the internet about sales, people in real estate failing and what it's about. So I want to give you my perspective. I've hired several salespeople. I've managed salespeople. I was a general sales manager for a major home building company in Southern California. And I was reminded the other day when I saw one of these, what a friend of mine once said. He said, people change, but not very much. And what prompted that is, in 1969, the summer of 1969, I owned a market research firm, and we were commissioned by First American Title to do a study on consumer satisfaction and sales associates' habits. Interesting report. I went back and reviewed it, and I was astounded to say, my friend's right. People do change, but not very much. Because the very things that are causing people to fail today were the same kinds of things that caused them to fail back then. There are four basic areas that excuse me, like most of you, or many of you, I'm sure, I had a great holiday season, but it wasn't without getting a cold, and I'm just about over it now. But I've identified four areas that I think have contributed to the demise of a lot of sales associates in real estate, especially, but any business that requires a salesman to seek prospects have the same problem or the same difficulty. Now, people can get up and they can beat the table and they can tell you how exciting this is going to be and how you're going to be a winner. And what I want to share with you is that I believe, as most of you know, I'm a purveyor of possibilities. I believe everyone has an area of success in their life that they can achieve if they apply the necessary efforts. What I want to share with you now are the four areas that I think cause sales agents, especially new sales agents, and some senior sales agents that forgot what they already knew, to fail. And then in coming broadcasts, starting Wednesday, I'm going to address each one of these four to give you some insight as to what I think causes it and what I think can cure it. The four that I've identified are lack of understanding of what the real estate business is really all about. not having a clear picture of all the things that are incorporated when you become a sales associate or a real estate sales associate. The second thing I wrote down is lack of business planning. And of course, that's something that can cause any business to fail without good business planning. The third one is lack of necessary skills. One of the things that I've seen through the years is a lot of people get into the business, but they don't really understand, they don't try to learn the basic fundamentals, the laws, if you will, or the principles of selling 101. And that causes them to have difficulty achieving the potential that they want to achieve in a sales career. And the last thing I wrote down is lack of execution to really work the workday, if you will, because it's a little different in real estate than it is a standard 9-to-5 job. So those are the things that I've identified based on my experience of being a salesperson, hiring salespeople, firing salespeople, hiring sales managers, coaching salespeople, coaching sales managers. Those are the 4 things that I want to discuss in more detail on why people fail and what they can do to help prevent that from happening. As you go through the internet, as you go through talking with professionals in the business, everybody has their thought. These happen to be the 4 that I think are probably the most critical, that if not well attended to, can create a lot of challenges for us in this new year. And for those of you that are looking forward to this new year, maybe you'll find some reminders of things that you've let slip a little bit that will hopefully challenge you to get back on stride so that you have the best year you can ever have. So I look forward to talking to you on Wednesday, and on Wednesday we will discuss the lack of understanding of the real estate business, the nuances of being a real estate sales associate. So until then, I wish you well. Look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Have a great day.